Welcome to the world of warships with Captain Yamo. I am your host, Captain Yamo, and this is the Tier 6 Japanese battleship, the Fuso. The mighty Fuso, or as I like to call her, Gojira. And what I'd like to do here is, this is a video I've been attempting to shoot, and shoot. It has to do with aiming, so pun not intended, but I enjoy them anyways. I understand it's viewed as a sickness by many, but what are you gonna do? So, Lazy Eyed Gunnery. The essence of Lazy Eyed Gunnery was to pick a zoom that has vertical motion like this one, and shoot at your targets. Guesstimate, of course, you know how much distance in front you need to be. Guesstimate. See where your shells land. So if I fire here and the shells land around 10, then I'd move that 10 marker on whatever my target happened to be. And that was the essence of Lazy Eyed Gunnery. Now, it works best, of course, when they're traveling broadside to you. The Lazy Eyed Gunnery changed a little bit. I tended not to use any zoom, except for this one if I was going to zoom. But then, if you'll watch the 5, I'm going to put it on this point over here. And as I zoom in, that 5 stays on the point. They added that in 9.14. It was called dynamic zoom. And we're not going to be able to shoot at the Pensacola, so I got another minute here to talk. And so when that happened, I started using different zooms depending on the situation. I still prefer this furthest out zoom because I have the biggest view of the battlefield besides when I'm zoomed back like this. But anyways, while watching another YouTuber named Notser in his aim video, he explained that these markers are a scale based on 20 knots. And speaking of 20 knots, if she's going full speed, we should expect to hit her about the 10. She's a little bit smaller. Add a little bit because she's small. That Fuso's trying to do a ranging shot on me. Good ranging shot. And I totally missed. See that? And I had the 10 on him, so that hit about 5. So he's going half speed. Ooh, that didn't even look like it hit. Alright, whatever. And so, by using that scale and judging my time to target, I've really increased my ability to hit targets at long range. Sorry, I'm going to have to check that. The paycheck calls. Let's see if we can't hit this York. So, understanding that this scale is at 20 knots, when you see a ship that does almost 30, you have to start multiplying it. So if it says 10 seconds to that target, then I want to put the 15 on her. It's not perfect for your shooting, but as long as you're identifying the target's speed properly, it works really well. I think I'm going to have to just start swinging my guns around. I don't know. I don't know if these guys are going to continue around and start taking A under fire. We've pretty much lost C. But we've got B and A under control, so maybe that's what I do, is I keep the fight up over here. See if I can't get myself into a position to kind of shoot on them. Oh, I guess the paycheck isn't calling. And the Pensie's gone anyway, so screw that guy. I don't want to run into Bad Wolf here. I'll take the blame for it. It's not really my fault. Not even really his fault, but it happened. I want to get turned back around and head on in. I want to get engaged with these guys here. Yeah, learning that this scale actually has a measurement has really helped out. When you're aiming at a ship that goes about 30 knots and you can tell they're going full out, you give him, you know, 1.5 times that second lead. See this guy, he's not going full speed. So we're gonna give him about 6 seconds lead, maybe. I don't think the New York can do too much damage to me. And then he takes out my main turret. And we hit him 4 times, did no damage to him. Gonna aim in at the York, which means I'm now giving up my broadsides to this New York. I'll give him about a good 6 seconds. I'm trying to hit right behind the smokestack. Let's see what we get here. Look at that. Boom. Tons of damage. Loving it. Loving it. I wonder if I should tag that Ranger. I think the New York, or I'm the New York. The York is a bigger problem to me because he's within 9 kilometers. I'm slowing my speed so that that New York can't engage me as quickly. And we got about 5 seconds, so I give him about 7.5, 8. If he turns in, that's gonna nail him. Yeah. Oh, I was hoping for more than 3,000 points of damage on 7 hits. Angle for the York and the New York. Do a little dodging. Six seconds. Come on, get those guns on her. Keep turning, sucker. Come on. Come on. Alright. Lazy Eyed Gunnery with the Notser update. Oh, that Ranger's so tempting right there. I gotta finish that guy. Look at that. He just did some good damage to me. Set me on fire. Two fires, we'll put that out. We'll go ahead and repair. 9,600 points of damage on 5 hits. He's out. I really want that Ranger, but I think it's probably better that I shoot it. The York. And so see, I'm giving him, it's 7 seconds of lead plus a little bit because he's a cruiser. There we go. 4 hits, 3,800 damage. And we're on fire again. Alright, fire crews, stand by your stations. Put out that fire. There's the match. So there's your Lazy Eyed Gunnery update. You know, you start using that scale. 20 knots is the speed. Now, if you have a ship that can do almost double that, you know, some of your destroyers or whatever, you're gonna have to multiply that lead by double. It should help you get close, and once you get close, you can dial it in with a little Lazy Eyed Gunnery. Let's see how we did. We had 87,000. We didn't do very much in this match because it was a victory. That was a ×2, I think. We didn't do very well. We had 87,000 credits, 2,159 XP. We did 31,905 points of damage. Look at that. We were almost bottom on our team. Not great. Wasn't a lot of action over where we were, and didn't do a whole lot with what we had. But we did 25,000 points of damage to that New York, and our shooting was above 25%, but it's still pretty abysmal. There's not a lot of opportunities. We'll have to see if we can't get into a better match. I'll load the Texas and see if I can't do this again. And since I've been pretty light on uploading the videos the last week or so, I'm going to go ahead and upload this anyway. So after repair and refit, look at, we spent almost 41,000 credits. We made 46,000. We got 1,053 XP, 702 base, 1,053 with our premium bonus. With all the multipliers and all that other good stuff, we ended up getting all the way up to 2,211 points of XP. So we'll take it. I'd like to thank you for joining me here on the World of Warships, and hope to see you on the digital high seas.